Now, a few weeks ago on my Friday night feast show, 7 till 9 p.m. every single Friday, I interviewed a man called Nathan, who was planning a pretty remarkable trip.
But I am planning to walk on May the 4th from John O'Groats to Land's End, and I aim to do about 26 miles a day, which is the distance of a full marathon. And yeah, it'll be completely barefooted.
Well, there we go. I mean, his aim is to raise money for the mental health charity Mind, and it comes after Nathan, as well, look, was very honest, really, about his struggles with mental health himself.
Gradually got worse and worse for me. It was just like I had this backpack on, and each week there was just more weight being added to it, and it got to the point where, even though I felt like I was really strong, I couldn't carry that weight anymore, and I just wanted everything to stop. I wanted a bit of peace. I wanted to stop feeling like I was weighing everyone else down around me, and it's almost delusional when I look back at it. It's like you feel like everyone around you would be better off if you weren't there, because you're making their life worse. And I know that's the wrong way to think. That's how I did think, and it took me to get to that point where I was on a bridge and I had a coin in my pocket. That's all I had with me, and I flipped it. And heads, I wouldn't be here. Tails, I would. And it landed on tails, and I got down and came home. And it's at that point that I knew that I needed help, and I needed to fully commit to getting better.
I mean, he's so incredibly brave for speaking so openly and candidly about that. And, thank God he is still here. Well, today he sets off on that journey, and he sent us this video from the starting line.
Morning, Patrick. I'm here at the start. I'm ready to go. Going that way. Feeling good. And, yeah, I'm really excited, and I just appreciate all the support I've been shown. And I can't wait to get started.
All right, good stuff. Well, look, I obviously heard Nathan's story on that Friday night show, and he's got his own Just Giving page, which is justgiving.com/fundraising/walk a mile in my shoes 22. Now, he's nearly at £3,000 there. As you can see, they want to raise about 50 grand. And we decided as well here that we were going to try and join in, try and give him a bit of a helping hand as much as we could. So I wanted to get involved, and I basically said, OK, well, what I will do personally is I will be walking a little bit of the way with Nathan. We'll sort that out with him. But I'm going to lose 1.5 stone as well in 2 months, and then perform on stage with the Dream Boys. We're going to set up a Just Giving, which we have done already, and that one is nearly at £6,000, which you guys, thankfully, so much. We raised nearly £1,000 yesterday, ladies and gents.
And for those who don't know, what are the Dream Boys, and what's this performance you'll be taking part in?
The Dream Boys are male strippers. I thought I'd try and get on board with that. Justgiving.com/fundraising/challenge Christie. So you've got 2 different ways of donating there. So no excuse, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't mind, if you've got a few quid spare, please get in touch, dip your hand into your pocket and give what you can for a very worthy cause. Let's save some lives.
Yeah, absolutely. And let's just leave that for our viewers. Let's leave that email there up for just a little while. So while people type it in, justgiving.com/fundraising/challenge Christie's for those listening to us. But we are incredibly happy to say that Nathan actually joins us now live. I mean, first of all, I do have to say we just watched a clip of you talking about your mental health struggles and you flipping a coin, and I just firstly have to commend, on behalf of everyone watching, I think, just commend how brave you are for speaking out, first of all, and just say thank you for doing this, and, I wish you all the best. But first of all, how are you feeling about
We're already over £6,000, by the way. There you go. That happened quickly. Go on, carry on, Nathan. Sorry, mate.
Yeah, I feel good. I'm just, I've just been walking along the coast of Scotland, and it's beautiful. The weather's been raining, so I've just luckily found this little shelter, and I'm about halfway today on what I'm supposed to be doing. But yeah, it's going good. So I'm gonna have a nice break now.
And just remind us, how many miles, you mentioned I think 26 miles a day on average is how much you have to cover. How many miles in total is that going to be? And let's just, remind people listening and watching that you're doing this barefoot.
Yeah, barefoot.
Yeah, so I'm aiming to do 26 miles a day, and that I'm aiming to do that for 52 days around, so it should be finishing down at Land's End, 1,350 miles in total. And yeah, it's completely barefoot. So I've just spent the last 6 hours or so, 5 hours or so in boggy trails and mud, and yeah, it's been interesting so far. But yeah, it is more difficult without shoes on.
Yeah, I can imagine. It's absolutely incredible. And it is going to be a world record, is that right?
Yeah, it'll be a new Guinness World Record, and it'll be the longest barefoot journey in the world.
Wow. That's incredible. Just if you don't mind me asking, how old are you, Nathan?
I'm 28 years of age.
Yeah. I mean, you're such an inspiration to so many people, especially in a time when men aren't very free to talk about their mental health. I mean, what do you hope to achieve from this? Do you want men to be more open about speaking about their mental health struggles?
Yeah, I mean, mental health doesn't discriminate. Mental health issues don't discriminate, and obviously men in particular do struggle. But my message is for everyone. It's I've said this before, it's the hardest thing in the world to do is to speak out, but it's also the easiest thing to do. And once you do that, your life will change for the better. So yeah, you've got to take that first step, and then from there, it's just one step at a time. And I think you'll always be helped if you reach out for it. So that's what I did, and I'm here now, and I reached out and I got the help I needed.
Absolutely, and you are now giving help to a lot of people. We've already, just in the last 5 minutes, it's gone up by about 300 quid on the Just Giving. So you're obviously resonating with people. And what's your process in terms of where are you staying in the evenings and stuff like that then? How is it working for you?
So I'm going to be camping most nights. I've got all my equipment with me. So yeah, I'll walk till the end of the day, till it starts to go dark, and then I'll just pitch my tent and get some food and get some good sleep, and then get up the next day and do it all again.
All right, mate. Well, look, we know that you've got to crack on and you've got to keep going, and we appreciate you managing to actually take time out of your walk today to find somewhere where you could speak to us from. We're probably getting in your way more than we're helping you, but I hope not.
We'll take you out for a nice foot spa when me and Patrick, when you're done. Have a nice pedicure.
Exactly. But Nathan, mate, look, keep going. From everyone here at GB News and from everyone watching as well, we thank you so much for the work that you're doing, not just for male mental health, but for mental health in general. And look, you're an inspiration. We're going to keep going with this. Obviously, we'll keep hammering it every day on our show here. We'll try and keep talking to you regularly. But good luck to you, Nathan. You're a legend. So thank you very, very much for everything you do for mental health. Keep going, lad. All right, keep going. Come on.
See you later.
And just a reminder for people, you've got that justgiving.com/fundraising. /Challenge Christie's. We've got Dawn who's been on. Thank you, Dawn. Nick, Sally, already. These are in the last few minutes. And Philip as well, who has got in touch to say great cause. I did actually meet Philip. Yes, I remember you, Philip. I met you when I was watching a play a musical in London, actually. And he says, you did look like you need to shift a bit of weight when we met at Book of Mormon. So good luck with that. So thank you very much, Philip.
The other aspect of your challenge, Christie's, is as well as raising this money, of course. Yes, you're losing a stone and a half in, what is it, 8 weeks?
Yeah, exactly. So I'm almost a month into this now. I'm almost a stone down. So fingers crossed I can make it there and then perform with the Dream Boys live on stage. I couldn't leave all the heavy lifting to Nathan. I can't take time out of my day every single day, unfortunately, to walk barefoot from John O'Groats to Land's End, but I can lose a bit of weight maybe and give some people a laugh along the way. Right, but keeping on with this mental health theme for a little moment longer, Clive from Plymouth got in touch to say, dear team, Chris Barker, footballer for QPR, Plymouth Argyle, Southend and Aldershot Town, etc., it's a charity match. It's a charity match at Roots Hall, Southend on the 28th of May this year for the late Chris Barker, who sadly took his own life on New Year's Day in 2020. And he says, if you can help or attend, please do. So there we go. We thought we'd raise a bit of awareness for that as well. Why not, hey? Why not?
Yes. Yeah, that's made me quite emotional, actually. It's, I know. It's. I think it's incredible what he's doing. And I wish him all the best. And let's try and catch up with him
Yeah, we will,
as he makes that journey, of course.